फोकस करो ऊपर की कैमरामैन ऊपर की
स्ट्रेट ले ऊपर से।
हेलो
એક આ બાજુ લઈ લે ને બસ રેડી રેડી રેડી
hello hello are you getting the picture?
Yes sir.
Yeah, this is the first cut. The septum is fairly straight. I am not going to very fine details, but because we are discussing from morning onwards. This is the starting of the pneumatization of the frontal. This is the frontal T sign area, sorry, frontal peak and frontal T sign area. And there is haziness on the right side and minimal mucosal thickening on the left side. So bilateral some frontal disease is there. And when you come here also, you can see the frontal disease on both sides. This is the agarnaceae. That's the agarnaceae. Okay. And here it looks like a type 3 cell. Again, the CT pictures are quite small and not very clear. So it looks like a type 3 cell. And this is the agarnaceae, maybe a type 1 cell. Okay. Then there is polyp within the nasal cavity. The septum is fairly straight. And this thing is the anterethmoidal artery. Kennedy's nipple is it's dehiscent and the artery runs in a mesentery. So you have to be little careful, otherwise you will injure the anterethmoidal artery on either side. Huh? So you have to read the CT scan and go there looking for the artery. It may come anytime. And it's a type 1, about 2 millimeters. So type 1, about 2 to 3 millimeters. So it's a type 1 skull base. So nothing much to worry about that. You know the Kiros classification, I don't want to repeat and bore you again. Okay, then again this is the posterior ethmoids, all fully polypoidal, and maxillary sinus ostia also blocked and fully opaque. So coming behind the right sphenoid is clear. The optic nerves are far away, so there is no worry about the optic nerve on both the sides outside, and disease on the left sphenoid. Okay, so it's a moderate pneumatized sphenoid, not a very well pneumatized. If it is very well pneumatized, the lateral recess should be pneumatized and everything. Optic nerve comes into the sinus and everything. It's okay. Okay, so to me the plan which should be bilateral frontal, bilateral maxillary, bilateral ethmoid, and left sphenoid repeated.
So endoscopy showing the nasal mass. What's your view from CT scan? What it could be?
I feel it is a bilateral sinonasal polyposis or AFRS only. Even though they saw that the polyp looks little angry, maybe it's an angry polyp. Like an angry bird, it's an angry polyp. But I strongly believe it's not a mass, it's a polyp. Polyposis, sinonasal polyposis. That's CRS with nasal polyposis. Okay, but with these cuts, I cannot clearly tell about the fungal material, but I have a suspicion there may be some fungal material on the left sphenoid and some maxillary. There may be some fungal material. In that case, it should be an AFRS. Let's see. Dr. Tulasidas is going to open it and he is going to show it. I think it will take another. Now it's the time is around 4:50, 5 o'clock starting. It will go for nearly an hour or so. I think that should be the end of the day. We have one more pituitary, sphenoid mass. Or will you stay for another 1 hour, 2 hour, or we will have it tomorrow? We will have another one more case or no? Tomorrow. Audience are there or they are left?
Yes, yes, full audience, sir, here.
You just ask one more case today or tomorrow we'll have it.
This is last case, sir.
Okay.
What can I say? This is last case.
Okay, then we'll have the speed tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, let's wait. I think Dr. Tulasidas has left the scene.
Yes, sir. He is in our scrub area.
Scrub area.
Meanwhile, you continue the discussion.
Okay. Meanwhile, Hitesh and others, hello? Hello?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
You can ask some questions of about my local anesthesia and everything. Did you appreciate?
Yes, yes, very nice.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. You clapped. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
So
sir.
still you will be having some questions and everything. So I showed a different other than from a routine first workshop. That's a local demonstration. Yeah, post-nasal neurectomy. So tomorrow we have some interesting, like I can show something different also. Okay?
Okay.
So any doubts, please ask before we start. Meanwhile, I think you can put the endo camera, endo picture. So the endo picture is coming there. Dr. Umang is preparing the case for Dr. Tulasidas.
Okay, sir.
So you can watch that there and you can ask questions at me about my technique or anything.
Yes, sir.
And there are a lot of youngsters in the audience. I have around 350 videos in YouTube, and you can go to YouTube, Akhilasamy, AHILASAMY. You can subscribe or watch.
We have already subscribed, sir. All are watching regularly, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
And you can visit my website where you can grab my articles. That is www.drahilasamy.end. No full stop anywhere. www.drahilasamyend.com.
Okay, sir. I will put in group, sir.
Okay, you can put it in the group. Yes, yes. And you can know more about me. My videos are free there. My articles, 20 articles I have published, everything is there. That's all free. My culinary skill is in Facebook, not in YouTube. Otherwise, people will say that he's a chef, as a part-time he is an ENT doctor. To the audience, some of my Facebook friends, for them they will be knowing I am good at culinary and a great chef. That's one of my hobbies.
We are following Facebook, sir. But, sir, in Gujarat, most of the people are vegetarian.
Vegetarian.
Yeah, in Gujarat.
But whenever I come here, my good friend Sachin, he arranges me matla chicken.
Nothing can do anything, sir.
Matla chicken. So I am expecting he may bring some matla chicken to Goa next week. It is you are coming to Goa,
Yes, yes.
so we will have a good time there. Sir, everything is already. I think I will hand over the mic. Dr. Tulasidas is here. Dr. Umang is giving the infiltration. Hello, yes?
See the anterior and only the middle terminal of middle terminal anterior end was not seen. It was all polypoidal. Posterior there is a middle terminal that this part is. There I have injected. And this was a big polyp just to by the time sir start we have good to reduce the bleeding and injecting See, Yas was asking why I'm injecting in polyps. So the anteriorly, I don't see a part of the middle turbinate. Anyway.
How does they are asking how does it help?
Yeah, see.
Revision case would
No, it's not a revision, but polyps are thick, not as usual polypoidal tissue. And all the middle turbinate anterior end is like polypoidal. Posteriorly we feel a definite middle turbinate, but anteriorly everything is polypoidal.
Okay, Hitesh. I don't never infiltrate into the polyp. Some people have, that's their technique and everything maybe. As a local surgeon, I strongly believe there is no use in infiltrating into the polyp, and once you infiltrate, it swells the polyp and it narrows the working space. Already we are treating this patient, she has pre-operatively to shrink the polyp, again on the table using decongestion to shrink the polyp, and again if you infiltrate, that makes it swell. So that's my concept, but some others somebody have different views and everything, they may be correct in their way. And I'm just telling my my thinking, my way, and everything. Okay?
No.
બધા એક જોડે લઈ લે.
No, lovely. Good. Very good demonstration.
He is blessing, that means God is blessing.
Come on. Hello. Umang, polyp itself is a muscular structure. Then what is the benefit of injecting it?
Exactly. Exactly, that's my point.
I want the patient to be pulled a little towards me.
Yeah. See, actually, when in my practice also I don't, but we have a time, so I just to reduce the bleeding from that local area. And the whole middle turbinate, the anterior end was polypoidal. So it was not the polyp I was injecting, it was the part of middle turbinate.
Umang, opposite side start connected to. Umang,
Okay, I don't think it is totally useless to inject into the middle turbinate and whichever area. Definitely it does help because Dr. Ailasamy is using very high concentration of adrenaline for topical. Injection may not be very useful, but in our practice definitely it does, because our anesthetists are little wary of using too much adrenaline, so it does help. I'm not saying it won't help. So, both sides, huh? Okay. All right. So,
See,
there's a comfortable dose here. Yeah, okay, whatever you say. What's the time?
whatever you feel, its time is fine.
Oh,
That's why it's
right.
left you. It's left you.
Okay, fine.
So
fine.
next
You
case
will
was
try
there,
to-
we are cancelled because the audience doesn't want to sit.
Okay.
For this discussion one.
So do they want to sit for this case then?
Yes, sitting there you watch. If you wanted to show both, then you show both. If you
Okay.
wanted to show one and give it to you.
Okay. I want a piece of this foam. Give me a straight to the
Please,
sir.
so for cutting always it's a space.
That is plain side, yeah. But the small pieces in 4%. I'm sorry, I'm just cutting this foam pieces for to be used during surgery. I find this very less traumatizing, because when you rub the nasal mucosa with the gauze, it takes out the cilia. The ciliary function is lost. It will take some time before it regains. So put all these 4 pieces, 4%, and give me that piece. Fine. Yes. So now I find all the sisters are standing on the right side. Excellent. There's something wrong with this the same camera system, isn't it? Okay. The ready patient. I think then it's a smaller one because ladies have the small ones. Which side is the deviation doesn't really matter, right? And there is something disturbing me, some light from behind. Can you turn the light? The light behind. When you are standing, I don't think this is what is it? Ah, yeah, excellent. Super. Okay, I think there is a concomplose, right?
Yes.
This way, left side.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Which side do you want to operate? Give me a 15 blade, sister. 15 blade.
On the number 9.
Nasal surgery, there should be a 15 blade all the time. It's a must. Whether the surgeon is asking or not, 15 blade should be there all the time. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Give me a sickle. Give me a sickle knife. Oh, this is not a. Can I have some scissors? Scissors. Okay. Now this is too early for it, I think. Okay. Alright, give me a straight forceps. Back this way. Okay, give me the deep right now, please. Fix it here, fix it here, fix it here. So that it doesn't go down, no? In this case, I would like to trim the lower part of the middle turbinate, which would help the post-operative care. You know, I routinely do that. Give me a scissors, the same section with scissors. Yeah. Okay, I just cut the lower 1/3 maybe. Alright? Deep breath, deep breath. So it's got polyps right till the posterior end. So we have to do a total. Can I have a 4-piece? Okay, there are some polyps. Yeah?
Are you removing middle turbinate over it?
I'm not removing, I'm only trimming a part of it.
Okay. Lower part.
Yeah.
What is the reason behind this, sir?
Reason? Okay, now I get access, very good access into the middle meatus.
Okay.
Not now for my post-operative care.
Okay.
Okay? Give me a phone piece. Give me a phone piece. So what we can do is we can wait, go to the other side, take out the polyps and come back on this side. May not waste time.
Can you set, sir, will you set this polyp to biopsy?
I won't. I think this is probably the only time we are asking. Routinely we are not sending nowadays. Initially we were sending anything that you remove from the body, you are supposed to send it for histopathology. But now, we don't. We know that this is only a polyp and nothing to worry about. But if anything suspicious like granuloma, fungal granuloma or inverted papilloma, some tumor which is suspect, I think better to send it. But this is, it doesn't look like any of those. It's pretty straightforward polyps. I don't think I will be sending any of this to histopathology. I don't know the routine here. I think this being a medical college, am I audible? I think the audio is going and coming, going and coming. Hello? Hello? Okay, so this is again reinventing, rediscovering the anatomy. We just take out the polyps which are in front. So you learn to, you get to appreciate the normal anatomy. So this one is coming from you. He's carrying. Oh, this is from this is the middle turbinate. This is between the middle turbinate and the septum. Wow. In such cases, this is a revision, is it?
No, you remove all the polyps
No.
from the median to the middle turbinate or to prevent the damage to the olfactory mucosa you preserve.
Yeah, because we want to preserve the olfaction, but then sometimes it's very difficult to do that. There is one 2.7 millimeter deep red blade. You have that 2.7?
Yes.
That will be very useful in this situation.
Yes.
It is possible to precisely deep write the polyp from this area, which usually comes from the superior meatus. And sometimes it arises from the septum also. What is polypogenic membrane? Polypogenic membrane.
We don't understand.
No.
No.
Sorry, sir. What do you say? Give me a phone piece, please. Polypogenic membrane. See, this is the problem. Old timers will know that. The old books mention about the polypogenic membrane. The recent books do not mention about the polypogenic membrane.
We have not read, sir.
Yeah, I think the new books, Kennedy book, Stamberger's book, they don't mention about polypogenic membrane. Polypogenic membrane is that membrane of the mucus, the nasal cavity, which produces polyps. You don't find the polyps from here. This nasal septum lying over the cartilage. You don't find polyps from here. This inferior turbinate, that does not produce polyps.
Yes.
Where does the polyps arise from? Only from the only with the mucosa covering the ethmoid bone produces polyps. Okay? So the polypogenic membrane is that which covers the ethmoid bone. So which means the uncinate, the middle turbinate, the perpendicular plate of the ethmoid bone, all that is part of ethmoid. And the mucous membrane covering it would produce polyps. So if you want to deal with that, if you want to successfully deal with the polyp, you need to remove this mucous membrane as much as possible. Leave only the mucous membrane and the skull base. So the middle turbinate you can happily remove at least half of it. Okay? And the entire ethmoid, so the polypogenic membrane, you need to reduce its surface area. Sorry, that's an outside. Okay,
Usually, only from the septum area, and then for rest of the body, down to the
hematoma. I don't know what they mean by that. I see. Can you give me a debrider, please? So we stopped sending polyps for histopathology now. See, that is the consobulosa of the upper part. Okay, so this is the uncinate process which is intact. In this case, I will use a bracket layer. I will not bracket layer, sorry, reverse cutting. Right finger? Yeah. Right finger. Okay, I am inserting it into the infundibulum. Alright? Just lateral to the uncinate process and keep cutting till I reach the nasolacrimal duct. The nasolacrimal duct cannot be cut with this instrument. Can I have a periscent punch? A thin periscent punch. Okay. So I insert this into the infundibulum and keep cutting it. Periscent punch. Give me a straight bracket layer forceps. Debrider.